Okay, so tip number one, you have to know your why. Why are you getting started in herbalism, and what do you want out of this new skill that you're learning? Knowing your why will make things so much easier, and it will really help you get clear on your journey and what you want to get out of this experience. For example, are you learning herbalism to know more common herbs that you can use for common colds, things like that? Or are you learning herbalism because you want to go into a more holistic, natural route of healing? You can be an herbalist and be anywhere on the spectrum. You don't have to know everything. You can use it just for kind of like common knowledge or convenience, or you can do it in the sense with the intention of becoming a natural, holistic herbalist, things like that. So knowing your why and what you want to get out of it will really help you on your path and how deeply you want to go into this field. If you're not already, make sure you subscribe to my blog and website where I have a whole bunch of information on herbalism, herbs that you can buy, purchase, and things like that. So once you get clear on that, the next step I would recommend would be getting an Herbal Encyclopedia. I have an amazing one that I will share with you guys, and this is what really helped spark me on my journey. So in this encyclopedia, it has a whole plethora of, I think it's over 300 herbs. It has measurements for remedies. It has teas, infusions. It shows very wonderful visual images of certain herbs, and it goes into awesome, amazing detail into different preparations for each herb. So that would be step number 2, get an encyclopedia. Also, in the encyclopedia, it will have remedies, and it'll show you how to make tinctures, tonics, and things like that. Step number 2 is to keep a journal only for your herbs. So what I like to do is I will read from my encyclopedia, and then the herbs that I like, I will write down all the key information on that herb, its properties, its constituents, its effects on the bodies, different applications, how you can apply it to the body, if you can ingest it, if you could apply it topically to the skin. I will write all those down in my journal. You can also keep like a document online, which is something that I also do. So yes, keeping a journal would be very beneficial. I also wanted to add, keeping a journal also helps retain the memory for me personally, and I'm sure it might help you guys as well. So I messed up on the numbers for a little bit, but we get back right. Okay, step number 3 is to join a community. So personally, I have a few communities on Facebook that I joined that also really helps me learn more about herbs. So on Facebook, they have awesome herbalist communities where you can go, you can connect with other people who are interested in the same things, who might have a little more of a background in the field that you're interested in, and you can ask them questions, you can share information, you can share your creations. So it's a wonderful space for people who are looking to get involved in herbalism. Okay, number 5, follow herbalists on social media. So platforms like Instagram, Twitter, these are great spaces to follow some of your favorite herbalists, because I noticed for me, seeing other people who are already doing what I'm interested in, it really helps me visually like stimulate my mind, and they might also have herbs that I'm unfamiliar with, and you can really learn new things from people that way. So follow herbalists on Instagram and social media. Oh, and Pinterest is also a great place for finding other herbalists. Number 6, make sure to do your research, guys. Don't just go out and, think that it's okay to eat any and everything. Don't do that. Always do your research. Always double check before you ingest anything. Do your own research. Make sure don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to go out and to pick new things, but do make sure that you do your research and have some common knowledge of certain plants. Another recommendation, so I guess this is 7, 8, you can add a app on your phone. I'll leave it in the description, but there are many apps that are plant identifiers that will also help you when you're out picking herbs. And that kind of went into number 7, which is get out and forage. So foraging is when you go out into nature and you harvest different herbs. This is a wonderful, wonderful way to learn new plants. I absolutely love it. I adore it. I have a video I'll link over here. Make sure to check it out. And yes, so foraging is a great hands-on way to get a more intimate experience with your herbalist journey. So that goes into number 8. Once you harvest these herbs, you can pick them, harvest them, and take them home and dry them and add them to your journal. Absolutely love this idea. So wonderful. But you can add them to your journal so that way you can remember what it visually looks like the next time you want to go harvest it. And another tip, so I guess this can be like number 9, which I think we're at 11 now, but number 9, during the seasons, these plants do change and will look different. A lot of plants and herbs bloom in spring and will have flowers and will grow and look completely different. So yeah, make sure you do your research. And last but not least, number 10, I just want to circle back to following my blog, because I want to really make this a wonderful community for baby herbalists, beginner herbalists of all stages, and I really want to create this safe space for us to come together and learn these wonderful techniques and share knowledge. So if you don't think you have anything to offer, trust me, you do. You are valid, your information is valid, and yeah, I love you guys. I hope this video is helpful. I hope this helps you start your journey. You definitely should. It's a great skill to have, and yeah, I hope to connect with you, and I will leave the link to my website below. So much wonderful healing information is to come. I will also be sharing a lot of tips and tricks on my website and my blog. So much wonderfulness, beautifulness to come. And I thank you guys. I love you, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.